Like a bunch of those guys in that list never even sniffed the end zone as much as Aaron Jones ever has. And one other thing, Browner sent this to me. The list of running backs who scored 30 touchdowns with over 5 yards per carry average since 2017. Anybody want to guess who's all on that list?
I saw it, so it wouldn't be a guess.
All right. Anybody in the chat want to guess?
What was the category?
All right. So here it is. The list of running backs who have scored 30 touchdowns with over 5 yards per carry since 2017.
I don't know.
Aaron Jones is the whole list.
Aaron Jones. He's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, and number 10. Aaron Jones. Top 10 running backs. One name. Aaron Jones.
I would guess that the so-called experts are predicting that the Packers' second-round pick will be taking some of those touchdowns away.
Maybe.
He might be, but he ain't going to be taking anything between the 20s away. Aaron Jones is going to be the guy who moves the guys down the field. He's the freaking whole offense. They didn't draft any receivers. The other thing is I'm hoping that they'll use him in a slot position and get him in motion and get him out and use him like a Tyreek Hill, use him like a Alvin Kamara, use him like a Deebo Samuel from the 49ers, move him in motion across the field, do all this crazy stuff. Let him use his speed, get him in space, his agility, one-on-one matchups against guys who are smaller than him and guys who are bigger but slower than him. He is a mismatch. And the Packers need to understand how to use him. And that's all I'm hoping that they do.
Go ahead, Nick. I'm sorry.
I definitely would have Jones on my list, so I'm not knocking him at all. But I would say a guy like McCaffrey is like 90% of the Panthers' offense, and like who's their second best option. And the same with Derrick Henry. Their only play is Derrick Henry running the ball because their quarterback is mediocre to sucky. And
top 5 quarterbacks, Ben's top 10. Or top 20 quarterbacks.
He just got paid a lot of money, man.
He's mediocre. But
top-rated quarterback last season, the 119 rating.
Well, my top 10 quarterbacks is Aaron Rodgers 10 times, so he didn't make the top 10 on my list. But
nice try. I did that first.
I think there's some guys that are more. I mean, Aaron Jones is key to our offense. I think people still, when they think of the Packers coming to town, you're still thinking, how do we stop Aaron Rodgers? And, it might be more Aaron Jones. I hope it's a lot of Aaron Jones. I don't know if opposing defensive coordinators, the first thing on their list is probably stop Rodgers, not stop Jones, which is not necessarily the case if you're playing the Giants or the Titans or the Panthers.
Keep this in mind, too. I want to point this out, that you look at the list of those other guys, right? And then you look at Jones, and keep in mind how McCarthy never used him enough during his tenure. I don't know why. I don't know why he wouldn't put him in the game more. Yes, he had some injuries, and that took away some playing time and some statistical production. But there were plenty of times he was healthy, and McCarthy's like spot using him, and you're just like, I'm sorry, these other guys you have are better than this guy? No. Get him in the game, dude. So, just picture that. He's the only one since 2017 to have 5 yards per carry and 30 touchdowns. And that was in spite of being underutilized, especially his first season, but also his second season. So anyway, just keep that in mind too when you're thinking about Aaron Jones. And who knows, maybe it's a slickly crafted maneuver by the Packers brass to bring down his price. Like Ben was saying, it apparently will, but maybe it is. I don't know. Or maybe it's just a good way to piss him off, and then he kills everybody this year if they get to play football. Just like, I can't wait, man. The two Aarons, it's going to be like Aaron and Aaron Assault on the NFL. If they play football, they have to find a way to play football this year safely, because I want to see it. I want to see those two guys after being so disrespected, just destroy everyone. That would be awesome.